Welcome back, everyone. My name is Kyle, and I make reactions to movies and TV shows. 12 Monkeys, Season 4, Episode 9, One Last Minute. One more minute. As Gandalf would say, and I think at this point, Jennifer, one of the many reasons I love her, because she is also an LOTR fan. I have questions. Questions that need answering. What's going on? You know, like you got all the stuff that I got from the last episode. I have so many questions. We have 3 episodes left, including this one. And I have to take a break after this because I ordered something special for the last 2 episodes, which I will try my wholeheartedness to put out at the same time, because I feel like that would be really horrible to just put out one and then wait 5 days or 4 days and then put out the other one. So, but I ordered something and it's not going to get here for like 3 weeks. I don't want to wait 3 weeks for another episode. Okay. Well, anyways, let's find out. We got to know. Jones, 1 more minute. Is this it? Is this it? No. Deacon, my dude, you were gone. What's going on with the time machine? Who the heck is Cole's mother? All will be explained. Let's go. Full version is in the description. You can talk to me on Discord. Comment. And I hesitate to say it because we're so close to the end, but let's get to time travel. It's an intense stare.
There once was a serpent.
See, this is what I reviewed in the last one.
Until one day, the serpent came upon a demon. The serpent was blind, but a few, a weapon to destroy the demon.
I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced that... Whoa! Oh my god, Jennifer!
Jennifer, where have you been?
Are we gonna address the white hair thing?
What happened?
Yes.
I was all in here. He gave me yellow. I could paint you the world!
Oh, no! No!
This isn't a message.
It's a code?
They've given us one final mystery to solve.
Maybe it's a message from time itself. Something even the primaries couldn't understand.
Deacons? I miss him. I cleaned the wounds, but they're just gonna hurt for a little while. I'm sorry. There isn't much more I could do.
Probably not a lot of stuff in the future.
The symbols. What do they mean? What are we looking for? Center.
The center? The center of time. The center of the universe. The center...
That doesn't appear to be a pattern. It's completely random.
Ooh, is the circle thingy like a key? Is this a key?
We're looking at them from the wrong angle.
Oh, okay.
Start at the center.
10 macro symbols representing 0 through 9.
This is a program for a machine. These are dates. With which of these are we most familiar? 1, 9, and 2, 0.
I wonder if this is instructions to remake the weapon.
Perhaps this can tell us where it was meant to send you.
Like a safeguard.
Get dressed. We should stay on the move. Find a way back to my mother. Marion,
My name is Emma.
Now you can choose to help us.
You cannot stop what never began. Not you.
Your son. Somehow in the middle is you and him.
Oh, you're telling her. Okay.
What's it mean?
I don't think we're going to actually see her hook up with James's dad. I think it's just supposed to be implicit at this point.
You're not meant to destroy the world, Marion. You're meant to help save it.
What if Katerina and Elliot don't believe us? I'm their daughter.
I'm gonna be your mother.
Or are we sure it's the 12 Monkeys? Maybe this isn't like an unknown player. No, 3 episodes left. They can't introduce another player. Did he feel that?
Everywhere, every when you've ever been.
Except one. April 3rd, 2018, New York, JFK Airport.
It's after the plague.
That's 2 days before. The plague.
Oh, what? No, I thought... Okay. Oh, that's right, because they changed it.
Our first mission.
Best weapon to kill Olivia? Destroy the one that made her. This time. This place.
We really are going back to the beginning. How is this different from season 2, though? We already stopped them from releasing the plague once. Why wouldn't they just try again?
Initiate printer sequence.
I'm going with it. I'm going with it. What the hell? Oh my god, it's the movie! It's the movie! Is Cole gonna die? Is Cole gonna die? No. No!
Behind you!
Movie Cole died! Well, they already released it. What was that? What? I wonder if this is like one of those fixed moments, like with Dr. Jones.
It's definitely M510.
Go back and stop the tall man from dropping it?
Or steal it out from under him before he can.
Oh, we have a serial code.
Not a Markridge facility. It's too easy. Something's off.
We're moving really fast.
The night room.
They're touring the first season.
What the hell is that thing?
The origin.
Is it Cole?
That old meat? Centuries-old virus.
Something about its eyes.
Otter eyes? Ugh. This jerkwad.
Power's still on.
Is Olivia gonna be here? But like young Olivia? Before Witness Olivia? Alright, replace it. Real quick. Like a mouse. But if they knew they were coming...
I just don't want to accidentally release the damn thing in a hotel in Midtown.
Oh my god, who is it? Which one? Jennifer. Jennifer? Jennifer. Hannah. Emma. Okay, Hannah.
Hannah?
What's going on?
What happened?
Y'all best get out of the car now. What's Emma? Okay, Emma's still... Yeah, okay.
Come on. Come on. Hello?
Is this
Help!
James's dad?
Somebody's hurt. Hello?
Jone sent you to find my mother.
I thought he would be younger.
It's not me. The car had crashed him. The man was shooting then.
It's okay.
Mary was the name she chose. She was from Titan.
You are the grandchild of the witness. Imagine if Olivia knew. Oh, she would crap herself.
To complete Titan so that it could initiate one final sequence. The Hartle-Hawking state. Its effects will be felt across every hour, every minute, every second simultaneously.
Wouldn't that mean that clearly it never happened then? Like, causality-wise?
Tuesday alarm woke me up.
The readings from Titan are unprecedented.
None of that matters anymore. We have the virus. She'll exist outside of causality. Destroying the plague won't stop her.
But it will rob us of the only weapon we have to use against her.
Time?
Time travel. They sent us here to release it.
No. No.
What?
No. This whole mission has been about saving 7 billion people.
This is 4 seasons. Turning its head up. What's happened?
Or everyone dies forever.
So now the question is, would you sacrifice 7 billion for everyone?
The virus was taken by James and Cassandra on the eve of its release. They've interfered again.
Today I will end his cycle.
Nah.
The witness has spoken.
Those itches.
Mothers die for their children. Yours died protecting you.
What? When?
She grew up without her mother, never knew her father. I don't think she realized how much that had shaped her. And the story's not over yet, James.
How did she die?
You sent them where? We found the coordinates in your code. Hundreds of dates.
Even Vermad had her? That doesn't make sense. You don't gift wrap a needle with a haystack.
Unless it wasn't about the machine, but about its function. Meant
What?
to split.
Come on, tell us. I need at least one question answered. Well, we've gotten one question. One question. Emma is his mom. I need a second question answered.
There was a time I made a promise to these people.
Sometimes terrible things happen, so that great things can happen next.
This is a big decision to make.
It was always us.
You know, between Ethan and this event, like, if you two just maybe stopped or, you know, didn't, ooh, the religious people, what did they call? Uh-oh.
I need to see this to the end.
Yes, you have 2 more episodes, please. Please don't do this, please.
I'm here. I'll push you until the clock stops. Weapon to destroy the demon. How would you do that exactly?
To stop something that never started, to end something that never began. Untangle.
Break the cycle.
This is a simulation of the current time stream as we know it.
My heart. Something.
Serpent's free. Only traveling in one direction again.
Show me those sprinter coordinates again.
Wait.
These dates do not represent all our splinters.
No, only Mr. Cole's.
Wait. No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Hold. I have to say this. I have to say this before it happens. Because if it happens, I need to have said it for him. What if... Okay, so this whole time, I've been trying to figure out how the heck they're going to end this story happily, right? And at first I was like, well, I don't know how, but maybe they would send Cole, like, back in time far enough, because that makes sense, to somehow, like, prevent the causality issues from catching up to him, especially if he's Emma's son or Marion's, or yeah, you know what I mean. Especially if he's a child of the witness and the witness is itself a child of, like, this loop. Then, like, you know, how do you get around that? Because I don't want Cole to be just not, like, there at the end of the season. That's not fair. So, what if? And then I also said just like a few minutes ago that when you look back at this show, so much, and this has been a theme too, throughout the entire show. There have been many times where Ramsey, where Cole, where Cassie, where Jones, at all points, they've said something along the lines of, what if we're doing more bad than good, right? And then there was that line was it last episode or was it like 2 episodes ago? I think, it was 2 episodes ago. Because it was the one that was like really focused on Hannah and Emma. And I found it weird when they said that Jones's work had poisoned her work was poisoning something. And it was weird because, like, from our perspective, I don't think that the viewer is ever supposed to think about time travel as bad. What if the machine was meant to do kind of what Olivia is doing? So Olivia is trying to create the Red Forest, which removes her from causality. So what if this machine does that? Not this machine, but the code and the machine that the primaries built. Because there was a chair in the middle of it, like someone was supposed to be sitting in it. But not like, it was kind of like facing both directions, like the light was coming at it from both ways, which would also make sense if you were trying to like overload time the same way that Olivia is trying to overload time. Okay, I've said enough. Here's my theory. My theory is that they are going to somehow remove Cole from causality, which means that maybe they can like kill a past instance of himself, or they can stop him from being born, or something like that, which blows up this entire show, right? Destroys all of what we know, but leaves Cole alive. And if it's in 2018 that this happens, then that means that the Cassie that would be around without the time travel, timey-wimey stuff happening, would still be able to meet and fall in love with Cole. We're going with that. That's what I'm going with. Okay? That's what I'm going with. I have to wait 3 weeks to find out. No, I can't do that. Oh my God. Maybe they'll tell us right now. But that's the end game right there. They're going to take Cole out of causality and then do something to blow up the timeline. I don't know what that is yet. We'll figure it out. I have a feeling that they might like stop him from being born. Am I touching some things there? I have a feeling that they might stop him from being born. Or I mean, I guess they could kill a past instance of him, but I just feel like that's a bit bloody. And anyways, he's going to be in 2018 when this all happens. I don't know how that is exactly possible. Or maybe it just sends him back to when the loop started, which was 2018. Right? And then he's going to meet Cassie, who, you know, is 2018 Cassie, but without like Cole having visited her in 2015 to tell her that the end of the world was happening. They're going to fall in love. They're going to have Ethan. They're going to live happily ever after. And that is it. I'm calling it now. I just said a whole lot. So, by the time I put this out, I'll know if I was either very right or way off. Go.
This is every time he has traveled. Every moment he has affected the time stream. It's his entire life. This was designed to destroy a Jinn. And a Jinn cannot be deleted from just one moment. The Primaries built a machine to erase James Cole.
No, not erase. Pull out of causality. We are not erasing. All right? No. They will give me my happy ending.
You said yourself, this is something that can only be born of time travel.
Jesus Christ.
Hannah. No.
What?
It's okay.
Wait.
Be here. Protect you one last time.
Mothers die for their children.
She is his mama!
Mothers died protecting you.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that conversation.
The story's not over yet, James.
I never wanted any of this for you.
Hey.
Cassie, what are you gonna do?
One never has to choose anything.
That's unfair. The time is cruel. Yeah, you may yet win, if you choose to. Goodbye, Cassandra.
What's gonna happen here?
Dear James, if there will come a time when we'll know the truth.
She's his grandma! They are family!
Perhaps someday I will have the chance to tell you myself.
Because...
But however you hear the tale, I want you to be certain of one thing. is a love story.
Oh, she was shocked, but like shock.
A good man, risking all and asking nothing. He lived like I was raised. I knew your father before I ever knew his name. Why did I stay? To protect him should they ever come? Or was it because I'd finally found something that felt like fate?
But something must have made her leave eventually. I guess she knew that she would have to.
I knew we would never grow old together, but I loved him anyway. I wanted it to last, but I knew I couldn't stay. This letter, James, is the last story I've left to tell you. Thank you, James. You saved my life when I was a child. I was in my life proud to be a daughter, but proudest to be your mother.
So this really was like a circle inside of a circle inside of a circle inside of a circle. Raising a glass to Hannah. Oh, raising a glass with Hannah.
I saw you once, looking down at the luckiest little girl. The way you looked at me, the way you're looking at me now. And I wondered how anyone could ever love anything that much. And I saw you. I was there when you lost your father, and I was there when you found your brother. And I'll be there at the end.
I swear to God, if I go back through this and she is actually there in some spots.
I can't bear to say goodbye.
Don't cry, Jones. Don't you cry, because then you'll get me crying. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So maybe 1 minute more. There's still time.
Oh. Titan is coming.
I'm the demon.
Oh, okay. Jesus. All right, and that was my reaction to season 4, episode 9. 1 minute more of 12 Monkeys. So Hannah was his mom, right? We did learn that Hannah was his. They really, like, you know, you've seen me for like the past, 3 episodes, ever since she went back to 2009, where it's just like, is she his mom? Is Emma his mom? Is she his mom? And they finally convinced me that Emma is his mom. And then, of course, in true 12 Monkeys style, I was wrong. Which really makes me think I'm very, very wrong about my prediction. And yet I hope that I don't know, because they said it. So, I mean, now that they've said it, I'm even more certain. I just don't think they're going to kill him, right? No. We didn't go through 4. I don't know. I'm all up to hope. I am all up to hope at this point, because you know what? I don't put it past this show to drive home just one last dagger into my heart by actually erasing Cole from time so that he never existed, and so that and you know, I have a question, and I hope they answer this, is that time will still exist. So ostensibly, whatever, the primaries will still exist. So without Cole, maybe Cassie gets her happy ending somehow with, what's his face, Aaron. Oh God. But what about Jennifer? I mean, when we found Jennifer in season 1, she was locked up at, oh, I can't remember what it's called. Something View? Crestview? No, I don't know. She was locked up at that hospital, right? And it was really only because of, like, Cole killing her dad and the 12 Monkeys interfering that she ever got out of Graceland? No. Graceview. I think it is Crestview. It makes me think of toothpaste. I don't know. That's the only reason she got out of there. So, like, if Cole doesn't exist at the end, then how the heck does Jennifer get a happy ending? And if Jennifer doesn't get a happy ending, then none of them get a happy ending as far as I'm concerned. Like, burned the world to the ground to save that girl at this point. Okay, she's precious and she must be protected. I don't know what they're going to do. They've clearly set up something just monumental to happen, and thank heavens Jones is still alive. I mean, I think they're going to pull the trigger. It would be nice to think that they're going to somehow stop everything from happening without us actually having to witness Jones die. I just don't think they're that nice. I mean, they love to torture us. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to pull that trigger and they're going to kill her, if not in the next episode, if in the final episode, before everything concludes. I will say I really, really, really liked that they used this episode to kind of do a rewind, because it lets them use the next 2 episodes to do nothing but conclude the story. So they, you know, like a lot of TV shows, and I shouldn't say this right now because maybe they're going to do this and I'm about to put my foot in my mouth, but a lot of TV shows, they use like the last episode to do like a montage of the whole thing, and it will almost always get you crying. It will almost always be beautiful, but I would still like to have 2 more episodes of them pushing things forward. I can't believe that I only have 2 episodes left, and then I'm done with this. This is gonna be torture, y'all. Just torture. When I got done with Dune, I was like, at the very end, I did not cry, and I don't think it's very visible. Maybe it is, I don't know. That I was holding back some stuff because I was like, oh my god, I'm done with Dune. And that was only, you know, that was still, it was like 10, it was 3 and 3 and 7. It was 7 episodes. This is 4 seasons. And I have come to love all of these characters. They will not erase Cole. It won't happen. They will not do this to me. I am willing it into existence. They will not erase Cole. Cassie's arc was interesting. I think it had less tone to it because they knew they had to release the virus. Unless something was like said that I completely misconstrued, they had to release the virus, right? They had to keep the cycle going so that they could undo whatever Olivia's doing. So, I mean, they went to the airport not to stop the virus from being released, but to actually release it. Now that, in and of itself, was turning the entire arc of season 1 on its head. And I think that that was like the final straw that broke the camel's back, that I was like, you know what? Cole has been behind just everything. So if you take him out of causality, then everything goes right. But Cassie's whole, like, I thought she was going to go bad, and she didn't go bad. And I will admit, I mean, they knew that they were going towards the end at this point, but I will admit that it had, like, the smell of them wanting to do something more. Or maybe they will do something more in the next 2 episodes. I'm talking like the show is already done. But it did have, like, the smell of, like, maybe they wanted to do something more and they never did. I don't know. Because I don't know if it was necessary, and that's something I don't say often with 12 Monkeys, because almost everything they do is incredibly deliberate. So I mean, like, Cassie's conversation with Doc, I don't remember what his name is, Doc from Back to the Future, her conversation with him and after happened contextually away from Cole and away from Team Good Guys, even away from Team Bad Guys, because he dies in like the next couple of seconds. And then she never really brought it up, even though you could tell that she was muddling with something in her head. And then even now, the conversation with the tall man, I feel like that happened contextually away from everything else. Like, Cole and Hannah were busy figuring things out. I don't know if she told them. Unless, I shouldn't say that. So I guess maybe it was meant to be like Cassie needed a reason to release the virus beyond being told that they were the ones who released the virus. Like, maybe it was necessary for her final push to actually do something like that when it is so out of character for her. Because, like, they didn't give a lot of heft to the moment, I feel like. It happened, this episode, like I said in the beginning, it happened very fast. But it was like a turning the show on its head moment, that they would be the ones to release the virus. you know? I think I'm almost shocked. I guess you wouldn't have to I mean, I guess Cole would be like the primary. I guess Cole, by the way, that callback to if you gave me yellow, I could paint you the world. But I guess Cole would be like the primary source of these events happening because Cole gets Cassie into it. But I feel like Cassie and Jones have the, like... No, you know what? I take it back. Yeah, Cole gets Cassie into it. Cole gets Jennifer into it. Cole even gets Jones into it. Because if Cassie hadn't gone to Jones and brought him to see her, she might not have ever, like, realized that time travel would be a thing. She might not have even had Hannah. Oh my God, are they going to get rid of Hannah? Like, she's never going to have her daughter? Because it was, I'm just thinking now, like, that was, that conversation was what made Jones have Hannah. Before that, she was gonna... Like the last episode, at some point, I just have to stop myself because I could sit here and I could talk forever. When I finally get done with the show, I cannot wait to listen to Word of the Witness because I feel like I could talk about this show forever. Comment if you would like to talk too. I will talk to you next time. Bye.